Hey and welcome to a new Plan With Me video. I am B from Plan With Studio B16 and today we are planning in my catch-all for the last week of March. So the theme I'm going with this week is cherry blossoms, and I do have some ghosting and bleed through from the last spread. So I was contemplating doing a blackout spread instead, but I really want the light soft pinks in this spread, so we are just going with it. So I will be using my new stencil that launched last week, the number 137. That's the one with only cherry blossoms, or Sakura, I have no idea. And today we are back to stamping. I was planning to do these three colors together because I really want the like pop of bright pink, but I think this will be a better match, softer, nicer, I don't know. So we are doing Worn Lipstick, Kitsch Flamingo, and Spun Sugar inks from Ranger. I haven't tested much stamping inks, but this is my favorite. So I want the branch to go across here, there, and I want to mirror it on the other side. And, oh no, which one do you want as the, we're doing the Kitsch Flamingo, I think, as the branch, and then we'll use all of the three other places. Yeah. So I said Kitsch Flamingo, right? I already forgot. Oh well. So because I am going to use a pretty big brush, I will just tape off some places on the stencil. And then I flip the stencil over so we put the tape on the back side, because that way the stencil won't stick to the page. Something like that, so we don't like get some other designs we don't want on the page. I think we'll do it there. And I get my stamping brush and some ink and go to town. And I am not sure yet if I want to do the branch in a different color or if I just want it to be pink. So I'll just let that be for now and do the other page first. And now I'll just flip the stencil around and hope and pray that this tape doesn't really stick and destroy my page, because I'm being lazy and not moving the tape to the other side. And I think I'll actually do the branches in black. So I need my Stabilo black fine liner. Just line it up where it kind of matches. There, I think I've got all of the branch parts. That just makes the little cherry blossoms pop a little more. And then we'll go and do the same thing to the other side, and we'll just pop the stencil the other way, and there somewhere. There, I think I got all the parts on this one. And my plan is I want the flowers to like rain down. So I will do my work schedule boxes first, and then we will go in and flower it up. So I will be using one of my other stencils, the one with all of the boxes that fit inside of the classic Happy Planner boxes. This is number 134. So, question is super light pink or a darker pink? We'll go with a darker pink. So I need another brush and tape again. There we have the box taped up and ready to go. Just need to move stuff around. And the worn lipstick was the one we were going with for the boxes. So I'll try to like put this box in the middle-ish. And this time I'm actually doing them on the same line all across, instead of like putting it in different places. There we have all of my work schedule boxes in place. I have not decided if I want to have a black border around them yet. I think I want to do some of the flowers around here first. And we'll just be using, what will we be using? I forgot what I was saying, so just ignore that. This is the sponge sugar. It's the lightest pink of the ones I've got. So I'm just moving the stencil around and coloring in the shapes or the flowers I want in like just different places to get a drizzling effect of some sort. So I just take the stencil, place it where I want it to be, take some stamping ink on my brush and brush. And then I move the stencil and repeat. I think I want to go in with a little worn lipstick on the flowers on top to make some like shadowing or extra color. So Need to match up the stencil again, and then just go in like, not the entire flower, but just to darken it up in a few places. Something like that. Now they really pop. That looks much better. Much better. So over to the other side, and then we need to flip the stencil around again and match it up. And keep it down with my fingers so the stencil doesn't move. And then just go in and color. There. And then I'll just go in with my Stabilo. This is the 68. It's a thicker pen than the fine liner. That's the Stabilo 68. And then I'll just go in and make some dots in like the middle of the flowers. I'm liking it. So when we just use the Kitsch Flamingo color on the branches up here, the flowers were really flat and like lifeless and boring. And by going in and adding some shading with a little darker color, it makes the flower or the design come to life. So I'll always start with a lighter color because you can always go in with a darker one. But if you start with a darker, it's not that easy to fix it. So, oh my god, I'm loving this. This is awesome. So I will go in and line the box. And I will do that with my Micron Pigma pen. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the 4 or the 5 or the 8. Do I want a super thick line or a thick line? We're going with the 5. Because I can always go in with the 8 if I think the 5 is too thin. But not the other way around. So something like that maybe. I'm contemplating switching to the other pen, but I'm not sure. Ooh. I'm switching. We're doing the 8. Yeah. It's too late now anyway, so... I want drop shadows. I tried to not do them and not think about the fact that I want to drop shadows, but I could not not do them, so. So the thing I match up the box and I just move it slightly to the left and down. You can also do it upwards and to the right if you want to do that. Or wait, I am doing it to the right. You can do it to the left if you want to do that. I don't know why, but I always do them this way. I need to switch things up. But not now. Another spread. there we have the boxes with the drop shadows. Me lucky. So I think we'll do the boxes on my sidebar here before we do anything else, because I want to do something similar there too. And we are using that box. So again, I flip the stencil over, I take my little tape pieces and tape off the sides where I don't want the color to go. And we wanted that box. That box. I actually should have done a pink roses spread this week to, come on, to match my new nails with pink roses on them. But I have been dreaming about doing this little cherry blossom spread for several weeks now, so. And I line this edge here up with the line of the edge of the box, this box. That way I get the same distancing all the way. How far down do we want to go? Do we want to do it in the same height this week? Yeah. And oh, ink. We need ink. I kind of forgot that. It's also smart to kind of keep track of the page and keep that in place, because I forgot. And then I move the box upwards. I usually do about 4. And I'm lying because I don't usually do about 4. I do 4 boxes every week. At least this year I have done 4 boxes every week. It's for my currently watching and listening and reading and feeling stuff. Ooh, that was a big space between. Well, that means we are lettering big today. So try to space it equal. So about there. That was number 3, so we need another one about here. And I have not picked up any more color on my brush, so it's turning out to be like an ombre faded little, okay, not that faded, but yeah. And then we go in with our micron and draw the line around the box, and then we move the stencil down and to the right to get our little drop shadow. There. Then the last box. So there we have our currently boxes. And I think we'll do the next week. We are not doing both of the boxes this week and the next week like I usually do. So we're just doing the next week. And I need my stamping inks again. I'm in total control. I remember everything. I do not forget anything. Or it's the opposite. Total opposite. So. And now I have the tape down here. So I need to be really, really careful not to no, no, not that tough, not that brave. I'm moving my tape. There. Then we can go in with the color. So that side is really, really wide and big, so we need to drop the box a little lower so we get kind of the same ratio on the side and the bottom. There. Yeah, go. So, I think I'll do the lettering on the sidebar here. So what I usually have is filling at the bottom, and we are doing lettering. And I am not good at brush lettering, so I just do like a cursive or don't remember what it's called. And then I go down and fix the downstrokes and thicken them up, which gives the impression of being a brush lettering. So feeling, listening. Kind of regret this. Then there are the watching. A little TV on my eye, and a heart on the feeling, and notes on the listening. So the fact is, I don't really feel that comfortable doing this and lettering. But if I want to get better, I need to keep practicing and keep doing it. So that's what I do. Like that. And then we'll do the next week. So now we have done all the boxes on the sidebar and my work schedule boxes here. I will keep this space down here pretty neutral or plain empty to do my to-do lists through the week. And then we'll just add a little more of the flowers on top. So there, the spread is done. I really love making these spreads. They are like super decorative, but also really functional because you can write all over the place, and it's still. And I just have to say, I can't get over how I love these. I absolutely love them. So what have we been using today? We have used stencil number 137, the one with only cherry blossoms on them. We have used 134 for the boxes. And that's the only planner stencils we've used today, actually. But you don't need more. And then we used a distress ink in Kitsch Flamingo, Worn Lipstick, and Spun Sugar from Ranger. the Tim Holtz collection. I'm not really sure if it's Tim Holtz or it's Ranger or both, or yeah. And we also used blending brushes from Tailored Expressions. But the other pink ones I've used are actually just regular, good old makeup brushes. And they work just as good. And then we used Stabilo 0.88 and Stabilo 68 combined with Pigma Micron pens. These I love for using with the stencils. They are awesome with the stencils. This is the best with stencils. And the microns I like better to write with. So that's today's spread. Thank you super much for watching. Until next time, stay safe and be kind. Bye!